Hey everyone, Pesmori here, and welcome to Trials of Innocence. Mr. Miss Lawyer, what's wrong? Are you feeling unwell? Shut up! What's gotten into you? Are you possessed by that prosecutor? You're driving me crazy! If it weren't for Annie, we would have been fucked! She said more, something more polite, but if it were me, I'd say fucked. In the courtroom, of course. I'm surprised that she's still smiling. Is that so? Are you desperate to be convicted? Why would you act so abnormally? What else have you done? I've already told you everything I know, I guess. Whoops, I'm gonna be crazy. If I knew the victim wrote your name in blood in his last breath, I would have never taken this case. But we've got a breath now, have we? Right? Sis Luna, calm down. I think our situation isn't as tough as before. Thank you, Annie. Without you, we would have lost. Is the Sawyer matter you mentioned for real? I'm a good girl, and I never lie. I trust your judgment. However, that alone will only buy us some time. Debunking Prosecutor Schubert's hypothesis won't make us win. We have to present a new argument. I see. Don't worry. You were the goat. Miss Sapphire, besides that deep pit, is there really no other place in the center that can create a 15-meter drop? Well, actually, I never heard of that big pit before. That place is usually covered with a plastic sheet. Who would bother to lift it and take a look? Yet you still bothered to move the body. But I can assure you on the day of the incident, I opened the window only to get some fresh air. If the director fell from the stockroom, how could I know nothing? That dead-eyed prosecutor is really unreliable. Oh boy. How dare you say someone else is unreliable? Anyway. We still can't find any other possibilities for the director's death. Again, that's the detective's job, but whatever. The initiative is still in the prosecutor's hands. What actions might Mr. Prosecutor take? Who knows? He's so annoying. I've never heard of him before. Well, Sis Luna, you've got it through in such difficult situation, so I believe you can make it in the following trial. Let's have a cup of tea. Miss Sapphire, join us. I love you, Annie. Let's relax with a cup of hot tea. Prosecutor who alternates between daydreaming and controlling the situation like a machine gun. I never heard of him before. But one thing's for certain. The next half of the trial won't be easy. I received warnings from Detective Sanford and help from Annie. Such lucky things won't keep happening. From now on, I'm the last one to rely on. The recess is over. Defense and defendant, please take your positions immediately. Coming! Now, the trial of Miss Zoe Sapphire continues. Prosecutor Schubert, how is the investigation of the soil? As the defense stated, the soil in the deep pit is soft and moist. Great. At least we can breathe a sigh of relief on this matter. Ahem. The defense maintains our previous opinion. Okay, not as abrupt. The deep pit is not the actual crime scene. The prosecution's accusations against the defendant is unfounded. Are you sure? Is that so? Huh? The spot of death can be determined in further investigation, but the defendant's suspicions go far beyond what has been revealed so far. What do you mean? Since you insist on that fallacious argument, I will use that adapted version of what the hell is that? Dvorak's going home to send you back to the starting point. What? Yeah, what? An eyewitness. Huh? There's an eyewitness? Right, in yesterday's investigation, Deputy Director Goldstein mentioned he hoped that he would not make things difficult for today's witness at the of the center. Could it be the person who's about to testify? Prosecutor Schubert, there's an eyewitness in this case. Why have I never heard of it? The identity of this witness is special, so it was not registered. If it weren't for someone persistently nagging, the trial wouldn't be delayed until now. Why blame me for that? Prosecutor Schubert, you should have known that the court cannot acknowledge witnesses who haven't been certified by the police. This witness is a participant in a classified project at the center. Classified? If not for the case, her identity would never have been revealed. So mysterious! Although she wasn't registered, Detective Sanford signed her testimony permit before leaving. Is that enough? Since it's personally permitted by the Deputy Director of the Criminal Investigation Bureau, I have no objections. Bring in the witness now. So she came after all. Oh, it's the robot is...
那个，大家好。
Who's this?
你好，这个姐姐就是那个机密项目的参与者，和红叶想象的有点不一样呢。
Yeah, what?
我也有同感。
证人小姐好。
那个，听那位大哥哥说，叫小女子上来是要作证吗？
啊，是的，你不要紧张，这庭上的事都由我说了算，没。
好的，虽然小女子不敢保证自己能说明白，不过我会尽力的。
证人，姓名和职业？
这个小女子名叫白艺玲，职业嘛，大概是平江超仿真机器人研究所里的研究员吧。
大概。
不，那个，我的意思是说，我就是。
She's either a faker, or she's just very, very unconfident.
啊，这种没有任何争议的事，希望你能说得肯定一些。
Maybe she's just too nervous. I need to help her relax.
证人小姐，如果你很紧张的话，可以用双手。
So noisy， 浪费时间没有意义，赶快开始证言吧。
好的。
Yep, right down to business. No wasting time. Hey, It's so rude to interrupt a girl's conversation.
请你把那天对检方说过的话，向法庭重新描述一遍。
是指兰姐姐昨天的行动吗？小女子明白了。
That afternoon, I met Zoe when I went out for a walk to relax. I saw her wiping at the entrance in the biomechanical laboratory. Then Zoe came out of the laboratory and saw me. She seemed particularly flustered. She had a piece of rag in her hand that was stained red. By blood, I think. Zoe even said to me, "You didn't see anything. Forget about it." So I thought, maybe she had broken something again and was being scolded by the director. Now it seems that Zoe is the murderer, right? Yes, I think. Maybe. What? That was it? Okay. Miss White, you truly witnessed something extraordinary. Maybe, yeah? Witness, you don't need to doubt yourself. This is a fact. Is that so? In addition, the police found a large piece of rag in the stockroom. The rag still has the bloodstains on the victim, Joseph Crimson. If it's not enough that the victim wrote down the killer's name, being caught red-handed, would be beyond argument, right? Your Honor, please get the verdict. I'm so unable to continue with this case. The truth is beyond doubt. Your Honor, please deliver your judgment. Considering the current testimony and evidence, I have to say the guilty verdict against the defendant is well-founded. Hey! This is the first time I've seen this witness, so just to be sure, allow me to question her. If you insist.
Hold it!
Where did you go? I went to the biomechanical laboratory? For relaxing? That's a strange place. That's a strange choice of place. No, I was just passing by. So where did you originally plan to go? Well, I just wanted to walk around, with no specific place in mind. I see. I was asking you more questions, right? Why is she being so uncertain with her answers?
Hold it!
How did she say it to you at the time? She repeated it to me. Repeated? Yeah, repeated. She kept saying it over and over again. Did she repeat the sentence, "You didn't see anything, forget about it," many times? Uh-huh.
Objection.
The witness is not an actor and is not obligated to perfectly reenact the situation. Objection sustained. The testimony has already made the situation clear. Is that so? Please ask more relevant questions to the case. Okay. Witness, when the defendants made the request, didn't you find it strange? I didn't find anything strange. Zoe often breaks things carelessly.
Hold it!
What was she wiping? I didn't see it clearly. Then how can you be so sure she was wiping something? Because she made the motion of wiping something, I guess? Are you sure? Yep, pretty sure. What's wrong with this witness? With a bit of probing, her tone becomes uncertain.
Hold it!
Does the defendant often break things? She literally just said it, man. Come on. Yes. So we often break things clumsily, so the director always scolded her. When we were organizing the equipment that morning, she was scolded by the director, wasn't she? She's so careless at such an age. I'm really worried about her. What age are you, huh? Oh, wrong tab. How are you? Wait, what? How are you a researcher at the age of 21? You're younger than Luna, but Luna's studying a law degree, so you could argue maybe she just took longer in her school. You're 21. How are you younger than me, but already more successful than me? Makes no sense. If she keeps being like that, she might have trouble finding a boyfriend in the future. Emma, what are you talking about? The researcher suddenly spoke a lot when it came to Miss Sapphire. I'm sorry, I lost my manner. I thought the witness was always nervous, but it turns out she can speak normally. It's fine. Please continue with your testimony. At the time you believed she had just broken something. Why did you change your opinion now? At the time, I didn't know what happened to the director.
Hold it!
What kind of fluster? Eh? I meant, was it frightened flustered or embarrassed fluster? Frightened fluster, I guess.
Objection.
Defense. Please stop harassing the witness with these pointless questions. Objection sustained. Defense? Shut the hell up. And don't trouble the witness with the subtle change of expressions. Otherwise, you need to guess whether I'm frightened, anger, or embarrassed right now. Frightened anger or embarrassed anger right now. I'm sorry. Although frightened and embarrassed have nothing to do with anger. I apologize, Miss White. I didn't mean to trouble you. It's okay. Wait a minute, Emily White.
Hold it!
This one? Oh, no,
Objection.
Oops. Sorry.
Hold it!
Witness, when you saw the defendant, has she just come out of the laboratory? Yes. So you have been looking inside the lab the whole time? Yes. Was there anything unusual in the laboratory? No, nothing usual. Your Honor, I request this statement to be included in the testimony.
Objection.
Huh? Prosecutor Sherbert, what are you objecting to? I don't know. I just find the lawyer's actions boring. No one objects just because it's boring. Prosecutor Schubert, your objection is unsustained. Whatever. Whatever? He really drives me crazy. Your Honor, since the objection is unsustained, can we include that statement in the testimony? Annie the goat. Of course, witness. Please proceed. Okay. When I glanced into the biochemical lab, I didn't see anything.
Hold it!
Does the defendant often break things? Oh, oops.
Hold it!
Did you really think so? Based on your understanding of the defendant, do you think she would have killed?
Objection.
The defense is leading the witness to make baseless speculations. Based on my understanding of her, would she really kill?
Objection.
Witness, please don't answer it. Even if you do, the courtroom would not consider it as testimony. Is that so? Objection sustained. Defense, shut the hell up. I didn't. Mr. Prosecutor doesn't like to speak, huh? Why did he suddenly object twice? That is strange, but this testimony doesn't seem too contradictory. So confusing. The witness always stumbles over her words. Is she just too nervous? And Prosecutor Schubert, who never likes to speak, suddenly becomes so active. Sis Luna? I feel like I've seen the researcher somewhere. Could she be the celebrity who's appeared on TV? I don't think so, since she's involved in a classified project. It's unlikely she appeared on the media. I guess I got it wrong. The situation she's witnessed when Zoe Sapphire wiped away the bloodstains should be the truth. What concerns me more is the witness's strange tone and demeanor while testifying. Let's ask a few more questions. Maybe we can find some unexpected clues.
Objection!
I have no idea how that's relevant, to be honest. But okay. Witness, I don't know what your motive is, but lying in courtroom is unacceptable. Nah. Miss Witness, please look at this photograph. What is this? If you witnessed Miss Sapphire wiping away the bloodstains, then the body of the director should have been beside her. Yes, indeed. With such a large handcart carrying the severely injured director, yet you claimed in your testimony that there was nothing in the biochemical laboratory.
Objection.
No need to discuss such trivial matters. There might have been an obstruction between the witness's line of sight and the body.
Objection!
The witness's description of the defendant wiping the floor was very detailed. If there was such an obstruction, how could she have seen it clearly? Order! Order! Witness, please explain why you didn't see the handcart and the body that you were supposed to see. I don't know. I don't remember.
Objection.
Defense, please don't mislead my witness by pressing her. Pressing? Misleading? Me? Yes, your tone during your questioning was very intimidating. The witness couldn't handle such pressure. I wasn't pressing her! It's because the witness's answers were... Then you should have guided her testimony. Guided? If the witness's testimony shows uncertainty, you should bring it up to the court. Instead of forcing her to provide a non-existent, definite answer as you're doing now. Huh? The witness was humming a country tunes, but you're trying to steer her with a grand symphony. Witness, you probably weren't sure if you had glanced into the biochemical lab, right? That's probably correct, isn't it? What? The witness has been involved in projects within the center for a long time, with little communication with outsiders. The more pressure you put on her, the more likely she'll draw erroneous conclusions. Your Honor, am I right? You. Although I'm not entirely sure what happened, Prosecutor Schubert seems to make sense. Defense, watch your tone and don't intimidate the witness excessively. Okay. Who's the one guiding the witness? This prosecutor is really getting on my nerves. I mean, you are scaring the hell out of her, okay? Wait, what? Anyway, the witness's testimony is indeed too vague, which is why I kept on pressing, confirming. They got that on record, by the way. I also find the witness's testimony somewhat vague. The defense suggests that perhaps the testimony just now wasn't the witness's full experience. More details are missing, and it only mentions the parts about seeing the defendant wiping the floor, which seems incomplete. Witness, could you carefully recall all your actions within the research center on the day of the incident? All of it? All of it! Yes, all of it! Oh man. Yes. The court will also finds the defense's request reasonable. Prosecutor Schubert? Well, I'll take that as your agreement. Dealing with this guy. Even the judge has a tough time. Okay, I'll try my best. Whoa. Oh man, this song does not get old. I had breakfast made by Master Swording in the morning. Say that 3 times quickly. After which, he seemed to have a serious talk with the deputy director. Then I went to the workshop to organize equipment and heard Zoe being scolded severely by the director. Around 4 p.m. it started thunderstorming outside. I recalled many things from a long time ago. Then a mouse came into the house and I screamed in fright, and Master Swordin came to my rescue. Oh, the guy with the sword, is it? Later, after Master Swordin left, I wanted to go out for a walk and meet Zoe. And met Zoe, yeah. Although I don't quite remember whether I looked into the laboratory, Zoe did have a red-stained rag in her hand. So, are these all your actions? I am not good with words, and I apologize for causing trouble to everyone. Well, this is quite a messy and disjointed narrative. Sis Luna, I understand why Miss White gives me a feeling that I've seen her before on television. Did she appear on TV? No, not really. Actually, it was from when I was in Lemon Village. I watched an anime called Sweet Life of the Doll Girl Without Her. I'm sorry, what now? I hope it's a hypothetical. I hope that the term doll girl is just to describe like a doll. A girl who has like no emotion. So basically like a kundere. And not, you know, a doll, a girl doll, you know, like a doll that's a girl, like, you know, life size and has that, yeah. Yes. I mean, if I remember it, I think something pet girlfriend. Is this like, you know, like that? I hope so. Because if it's what I think it is, Alter, you're cooked. And for showing it to Annie, I'll be the one who'll cook you. You better wear Kevlar when I reach there. Okay, Alter. Okay. Okay. What the hell am I reading? Okay. The doll girl in it had no heart and could only speak and act according to her owner's commands. Miss White is a little like that doll girl. That otaku, taking Annie to watch such a cheesy anime. I'm not sure if it's cheesy. Anyway, that's not the point now. Cyan mentioned yesterday that she's the only humanoid robot in the center. This one shouldn't be some doll girl. But I still feel like something's off about her. Defense, what are you spacing out for? Sorry, I got lost in thought. Please start the questioning promptly. Yes, Your Honor. Oh man.
Hold it!
Who was this Master Swordin? Master Swordin is a researcher at the center. Swordin? That's an unusual name. Is that like his birth name? And now he's just carrying a sword? What is this? Fate? It's like calling a child Scar, and then he has a prominent scar on his face. Did you hear what they were talking about? No, I didn't. Then how did you know it was a serious conversation? Probably because they both had serious faces. So I dare to guess that they might have been discussing something serious. So all these are just your guess? Yes, I cannot be certain about anything. After what just happened, her tone of testimony seems much more cautious. Yes, but the inconsistency in her speech hasn't diminished at all. I should ask more carefully.
Hold it!
Are there mice in the research center? In the center.
Objection.
What happened in the workshop at the time was not a real mouse, but a mechanical one. A mechanical mouse? Yeah, that's it. I thought it was that too. I guessed it too. Clearly it's something everyone knows. So what's there to object to? It's a prototype made by the victim, Joseph Crimson. during the early stages of his robot research. Although it had no research value, it roamed around the center. Allowing a mechanical mouse to roam around, Director Crimson's interests were quite unique. Yes, I was scarred by it on the day of the incident. The mouse is very lifelike, even since Luna was startled by it. Spare the unnecessary details. Considering this, it's not really surprising that Remily White was scared by this mechanical mouse, right? Let me just take a look. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. It's normal for an outsider like me to be startled by a furry little animal suddenly appearing. But this mechanical mouse has been roaming around the center for so long. Haven't you gotten used to it, Miss White? Used to it? Seems like I'm not. That's another one of those ambiguous answers. Witness, what did you think when you saw that mechanical mouse?
Objection.
Defense, why do you always get entangled in irrelevant details like this?
Objection!
The case happened in a robotics research center, and the mechanical mouse is technically a robot. If you don't clarify the question, who knows if it's relevant to the case or not? This tiny thing is also a robot. Could it transform into a human and fly around in the sky? I hope not. Probably not? Anyway, since it could be relevant to the case, witness, please answer her question. Okay, then I'll do my best to recall. At the time, I was thinking, if only I had brought my black cat from home earlier.
Hold it!
You have a black cat? It's a birthday gift from my grandma, named Mango. Why Mango? And Annie has a pet cat too. What was it called? Berry? Why are people naming their cats after fruits? Are we gonna meet another cat called Papaya or something? If I had brought it to the research center earlier, I would have been scared by the mouse. That naming Scott. Oh, it was named Grape. The naming style. It matches perfectly with Annie's grape. If it were me, I definitely wish to have such a brave cat by my side too. But Grandpa's allergic to cat fur, so I couldn't bring Grape home. Come to think of it, can cats be brought to the center? Did I miss something?
Hold it!
Organizing equipment. Is that one of your duties? I suppose so. So what time do you usually do this work? Me?
Objection.
Defense attorney, compared to the music currently entering my ears, your questions are even less helpful to the case. Objection sustained. Please stick to the relevant topics. Defense? Okay. So he knows the music he's listening to isn't helpful to the case.
Hold it!
How long after he left did you leave the room? How long? Not long, I guess. Probably just a little bit. A little while. Like 10 minutes or so. I said a little while, but I don't think it's that short of a while. Huh? Maybe a bit longer than that. So how long was it? Was it close to half an hour? Well, was it? Or not yet? Hey, I'm the one asking questions. Please don't turn it around and ask me.
Objection.
Witness, if you can't remember, don't force it. It's a meaningless question. You said so. I really did forget. I'm sorry. Oh, no, it's just okay. I just asked casually after doing the type shit, you know? Yeah, you just had to do that like every few seconds. Take it easy. Just say whatever comes to mind. And if it doesn't come out the way I like it, I'll just hit the table. Like again, for some reason. It seems Miss Ray is a gentle person. Yeah, the table seems to think otherwise.
Hold it!
What exactly did you remember? I remembered my mom and dad and my...
Objection.
Defense attorney, are you intending to pry into the witness's privacy? What relevance does her past have to do with the case? Objection sustained. I also don't see how pursuing this questioning would be helpful to the case. Why are the guy's objections getting more and more frequent?
Hold it!
Witness, are you sure you saw the defendant holding a red-stained rag? Yes, I'm sure. No need to hesitate. Why would I hesitate? No, I just mean, are you really sure? Could it be another mistake? Like with the thing in the lab earlier? No, it's not. I remember it very clearly. There's absolutely no mistake. I see. She just remembers the most crucial part. How annoying.
Hold it!
Oh, wait.
Objection.
No! No, come on! No. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Objection.
No.
Objection!
I'm sorry, guys. I would cut this, but I'm just lazy. If I falter, well, I ain't gonna alter. Most of the time. I forgot to do this. Although her testimony is disjointed, it seems like there's nothing sussy to pinpoint. We haven't found any contradictions in Miss White's testimony. Could it be that we haven't questioned her thoroughly enough? Apart from the part where she witnessed the defendant, everything else she said was just bits and pieces of everyday scenes. Sometimes I don't even know how to proceed with questioning. So there is nothing wrong with her testimony? No. The problem isn't with the witness's testimony, but the witness herself. What does her ambiguous testimony attitude imply? Perhaps I should press further and see how she reacts.
Objection!
Miss White, your testimony is becoming increasingly peculiar. Huh? What did I say wrong this time? Because you're scared by the mechanical mouse, you wished to bring your black cat to the research center? If that's truly what you thought, then I have to doubt whether you're really affiliated with the center.
Objection.
The witness has been with the center for 6 years. There's no doubt about it. 6 years? That's a lot longer than I expected. So she's 21 now. That means she was 15. Prosecutor Schubert, I don't mean to question the prosecution's inquiry, but this statement of the witness is too illogical. What do you mean by that? Please take a look at this poster of the research center. The poster lists about the open day and the the laws of robotics. But the most important thing is the small print at the bottom of the poster. Let me see. For safety reasons, strict prohibition of entry by any non-human entities? What? Miss White, as a researcher working in the center of many years, is it possible for you to not know the rule of prohibiting non-human entities from entering? Yet you saw a mechanical mouse. Your reaction was, damn, I should have brought my cat. Having such thoughts is really unreasonable. Not really. Miss White, many details of what you just said are unclear. How much of your testimony can actually be trusted?
So noisy.
The witness has been diligently testifying about the defendant's actions, yet the defense keeps fixating on trivial matters. Your incessant noise is making it unbearable.
Objection!
What I am advocating now is that the testimony of the witness is fundamentally unreliable.
Objection.
And my conclusion is that the testimony of the witness is indeed credible. You're just shifting the focus of the discussion. Feels different from the fierce rebuttal earlier. Now he wants to have a confrontation with me. I hope not. Very well. As long as it's not a one-sided attack, I'm not afraid. I must not overlook any loopholes in his language.
细节的违和会让语言的可信度降低。事实上，我现在就无法相信他的证词是亲眼所见。
Silas's turn. Hey Silas. Welcome.
那只是因为这位证人的证词对你太过不利，你不愿接受，如此而已。证据表明，证人已经在研究所生活长达6年，这是比任何巧言都牢固的事实。证人在毫无防备之下被突然出现之物吓到，就算没认出来，也很正常。证人的证词明确提及了被告破坏现场的举动。纠缠证人本身的状况毫无意义。这段证词值得关注的核心是被告掩盖自己罪行的行为。
Miss White's testimony is indeed unfavorable to us, but the sense of discordance must imply something. Right now, Prosecutor Schubert is standing in the way of my quest for truth. I must remove this bitch. Whoops, staying silent all this time feels like I'm being suppressed. Listen again.
证人在毫无防备之下被突然出现之物吓到，就算没认出来，也很正常。
Objection！ 据青英小姐所说，整个研究所里的机械生物，除了她自己之外，就只有扫地机器人月光金字塔 和这只机械鼠。一共就这么2样东西能出现在脚下，怎么可能会认不出它
？Objection！ 遭受突然之间的惊吓，证人或许根本没认出是机械鼠，只看到一团可怖的黑影。
Objection！ 如果证人真的在研究所生活了6年之久，应该早就习惯了这所谓的突然惊吓。就算有一瞬间没反应过来，也绝不会把它当成什么可怖的黑影。
但是听清楚，无论证人是被机械鼠吓到，还是想要把猫抱过来，这都只是证人的内心情绪，旁人无法证伪。而证人所提供的证词是其他人都未曾提及的独一无二的内容。想要证明他的证词可信度不足，只靠他被老鼠吓到这一点是完全不够的。
He is indeed not easy to deal with. In such a short time, he's already organized the next round of attacks. A new round of counterattack is about to begin. Listen carefully, okay?
证人面对自己讨厌的老鼠，主观感受的心理活动无法被证伪，而现有证据表明，证人进入研究所的6年来，未曾接触过其他组织。一个背景清楚干净的证人，没有动机提供虚假证词。证人的证词描述清晰，逻辑合理，能还原他记忆中的事实，这已然足够。
Personally, I'm inclined to believe that Miss White has no reason or malice to lie. But the truth behind this sense of dissonance must be discovered. Can't waste any more time like this. Let's boldly speculate and find his vulnerabilities to counterattack.
一个被证人的证词描述清晰，逻辑合理，能还原他记忆中的事实，这已然足够。
Objection！ 证人能够被捅在一个建筑内6年的机械鼠吓得魂飞魄散，加上作证时经常含糊其辞，表达不清，他真的清楚地记得当时的一切吗？
Objection！ 他所说的内容与当前的案情吻合，逻辑通顺，而且根本没有说谎的动机。
Objection！ 证人没有动机说谎，但并不代表他没在说谎。证人在作证时时常左顾右盼，畏手畏脚，并且不停地做出某个特定的动作。对此，我其实有一个大胆的猜测：这位证人的证词之所以漏洞百出、模糊不清，是因为
They didn't even bother to like voice this shit. How do you know that? It's so goddamn stupid. It's so dumb. They didn't even bother to like say this.
这位证人的证词之所以漏洞百出、模糊不清，是因为
Okay, let's see. Okay.
虽然证人能勉强说出案发当天自己的行动， 但只要我问及细节，就会变得吞吞吐吐，就好像那些事并不是你自己的经历，而是在照着别人写下的内容背诵一样。这些维和，有一个猜测能够让一切都顺理成章。我认为证人在记忆方面很可能存在重大障碍。这虽然是个大胆的猜想，可这是唯一合理的推论。证人作证时的朦胧感并非有意为之，而是他根本想不起来那些细节。这样一来，他会被机械鼠吓到，会不知道研究所里不能养猫的规定，就解释得通了。这位证人没有在说谎，他只是纯粹的失忆了。
Amnesia, of course. Yeah. Okay. This is truly an unexpected conclusion. Yeah. Speak for yourself. The game has to go on somehow. Order! Order! Witness, is this true? Why did the prosecution mention it in advance? I'm not. I can't say.
So noisy.
The defense has no evidence. This is baseless speculation.
Objection!
I made the speculation because there is evidence. Impossible. The witness belongs to a confidential project, and even the prosecution doesn't have all the information. You only met her for the first time today. How could you have evidence? Afraid, huh? Well, not as afraid as me. You're right. I haven't had this evidence yet, because at this moment, it's not in my hands. Your Honor, the defense requests an immediate inspection of an exhibit in the courtroom. You want to conduct an emergency search in the courtroom. Such an action can cause chaos. No, it won't. It's not a large-scale search. There's only one place I want to investigate. You should have said that earlier. What do you want to investigate? Won't be wrong. Recall the witness's actions since entering the courtroom. The answer's clear. To prove the truth about the witness, we just need to inspect. We just need to check the defense seat. Check our own seat? Ridiculous. Although I don't understand your intention, since you said so, Bayleaf, please investigate. Please, sir, handle with care. Uh-oh, did I just say something outrageous? Your Honor, besides the evidence in the hands of the defense, we also found 2 boxes of pudding, a teapot, and 3 teacups. 2 boxes of pudding? Pudding? Teapot? Those were brought in by me and Annie. What do you take this courtroom for? And what does any of this have to do with the witness? Sorry, I made a mistake. It wasted so much time. I can't let you get away with it. Oops. What's wrong with me? Voluntarily exposing the snacks hidden in the drawer. I'm really sorry. Please give me another chance. You know what? I'll take that L, okay? That was worth it. We just need to check the witness seat. The witness seat? To be precise, her personal belongings, Miss White. Could you please show me the notebook in your hand? You've been constantly flipping through it since entering the courtroom. confirming its contents whenever I inquire. What exactly is written in that notebook? I think everyone is curious now. There's nothing in here. It's just a diary of a wimpy kid. There's nothing in it. With the defense's words, I also find your notebook very sussy. Miss White, there's no so-called personal items in the courtroom. Since you bring it in here, the court has the right to inspect it. So please, hand it over. Sign. In the end, it turned out like this. Your Honor, I can hand over the diary, but there's too many people here. Understood. After all, the diary involves your privacy. There's no need to disclose it to so many people. Please have the relevant people stay, and other audience temporarily leave. Under the organization of the bailiff, the audience gradually left the courtroom, leaving only us. Later, Remily White handed over the notebook. Although I was mentally prepared, when I actually saw it, I was still too shocked to speak. I never could have imagined this diary would contain such content. I'll just read it from here. To the lovely and strong little beauty Remily White. I am you. Okay, I'll just... What? To the lovely and strong little beauty Emily White. I am you, and you are me. The following content may surprise you, but please believe it, because it is what you wrote yourself. On March 10th, 2018, you were seriously injured in a traffic accident and developed cyclical amnesia. Since then, your memory can only last for 7 days, and every Saturday it will return to the night before the accident. What day is it today? Please look up at the electronic calendar. It was specifically bought for you by Master Sordin from Neon. The place you are now is called Crimson Ultra Realistic Robot Research Center. Everyone here is nice to you. I mean, if they were mean to an amnesiac person, they deserve to be flogged. They accompany you everywhere, every day, and try to cure you. Although everyone likes you and you like them too, unfortunately you don't remember them now. But it's okay. You have written everything that happens every day in this notebook. Just flip through it and you'll know. What? Oh, okay. And an orphan to boot. Honestly, if you're mean to an amnesiac orphan, you deserve a fate worse than death. A fate that I am more than willing to give, you know? Wow. That's yeah. Mom and Dad are away. They'll be back soon. Please be a good girl. Keep it up. To love me is to love yourself. Emily White, April 25th, 2018. After the shocking content recorded on the first page, there are pages of diaries written by Miss White. From the time she got the notebook, she wrote down every day's happenings to prevent herself from forgetting them. These diaries have never been interrupted for 6 years, continuing until the day of the incident. You better not keep that book, by the way. I'm sorry. I just lied to you all. As you can see, my memory is still stuck in 6 years ago. My testimony is just from what's written in the notebook. Actually, I don't remember anything. This is truly unbelievable. Witness, I express deep sympathy for your ordeal, and I hope you don't mind our earlier words. It's okay. Witness, why didn't you tell us about it from the beginning? Because she forgot? I was a participant in the confidential project, and my condition was also part of it. Before the trial, Prosecutor Schubert and I made an agreement to do our best to conceal this matter. So, Prosecutor Schubert, you knew about this? Yes. The witness is a volunteer for a project at the center. Due to the peculiarity of her memory, she could be the subject for a certain experiment. The prosecution was entrusted by the center's management to conceal the above facts. Yeah. I see. It's indeed inappropriate to disclose such information with so many people present in the courtroom just now. Witness, if the contents of your diary are true, you should only have memories of the research center for a few days, right? To be precise, my memory just reset yesterday. Only one day. I'm still not used to this identity, but every single day of the 6 years recorded in this diary seems very interesting. I've read it over and over and couldn't get enough of it. I really wish I could experience those things myself. Miss White, there's one thing they refuse to tell me, but I can guess. My mom and dad, they're no longer in this world, right? What? There's not a single word about them in this diary. If they were still alive, why wouldn't they have come to see me for 6 years? That caught me off guard a bit, I must admit. And I thought the courtroom was empty. How come these guys are still here? Okay, I'm just gonna move on. Reveille, don't say such things. It's okay, Zoe. I'm not alone in the center. And though I always forget everyone, you can accept me over and over again. To me, you're all my family. Remily. Whew. Although it's hard to interrupt them, the trial must go on. I'm still not over it. I'm still not over it. Oh boy. Okay. Miss White, I can completely understand your feelings. But now one of your family members, Director Crimson, has passed away. Is Zoe Sapphire really the one who killed him? We must uncover the truth. I don't think you'd want anything to go wrong in this trial, right? That's for sure, but even though I want to help, I really have forgotten everything about that day. While the witness's memory may no longer exist, her diary holds some strong reference value. The prosecution has already conducted handwriting analysis, and the content recorded on incident day are genuine and valid. Despite the uproar caused by the defense, the situation hasn't changed. The situation hasn't changed, huh? Is it really the case? Miss White's submitted evidence has indicated a brand new lead. Eh? Really? The witness already mentioned the contents of the diary during her testimony, right? Yes, but the most crucial thing about this diary isn't the content itself. To be precise, the most important clue is here.
That's it!
It's here! Is there something special about it? Don't you find this place odd? No. Perhaps the defense is too... Oh. Wait, did I click on... Oh my gosh. Perhaps the defense is too old to comprehend the content of Miss White's diary. You're the same age as me! Please give me another chance. Youthful mindset like me from the judge. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, it should do this. Instead it kept the text box up, so I didn't know. Okay.
That's it!
It's this torn mark. When did this happen? Miss White, do you have a habit of tearing paper when keeping a diary? Why are you asking her? It's not like she'd remember. Sorry, Emily. I'm really sorry. Okay. No, I think we should protect the forest and save paper. Even if I make a mistake, I just make corrections. But I would never tear paper for no reason. Ah, that's a relief. Defense, what do you mean by that? Since Miss White never tears paper, then this tear can only be done by someone else. Perhaps on the day of the incident, Miss White witnessed something that would expose the real murderer. Knowing her habit of keeping a diary, the murderer quietly tore off this page, just like how I quietly slammed the table. Really?
So noisy.
Nonsense. Your interference is entirely based on the assumption that the murderer was someone else. The one who tore off this page could very well be the defendant, Zoe Sapphire, who had sufficient motive and opportunity.
Objection!
In Miss White's diary, there's a passage about witnessing Zoe Sapphire wiping away bloodstains. If it was Zoe Sapphire who tore the diary, why would she leave such incriminating evidence about herself? Content about herself. Same person who has this, by the way, and this. Are you sure you can rule that out entirely? The defense has a point. If the defendant had ever touched the diary, it's unlikely that she'd leave this page behind.
So noisy.
Even if it's not Zoe Sapphire who tore off the page, it doesn't prove that it must be the so-called real murderer. We don't know what's written on the page, and we can't even confirm its relevance to the case.
Objection!
That's precisely why the defense believes a thorough investigation is necessary in the case. We don't know who tore off the page and what was written on it. I don't know, and neither do you, bitch. I don't know why she would say bitch in courtroom, but hey. How can we hastily conclude the case before significant clues are clarified? Yeah. Enough! Both of you, calm down! Got a bit carried away there. Sorry. Did I cause trouble for everyone? Again? Man. Oh. No. No, I think you've been a great help just now. Ahem, let me share my views. Since the witness's memory is questionable, the court cannot simply rely on her testimony. The defense's mention of a torn diary, while not proving its relevance to the case, is still an important lead. To be cautious, the court has decided to temporarily suspend the trial of the case. Whew, barely made it. Who tore the page of the diary, and what was written on it? Also, how do we explain the various peculiarities about the director's cause of death? These questions are left for both sides to investigate. Prosecutor Schubert? Yes. Many of the rooms in the center have been locked down to protect confidentiality. After today's trial, I believe there's enough reasons to request a search of all areas. Indeed. Very well. Today's court session concludes here. I look forward to your performances tomorrow. Ow. My eyes. That was a bit sudden. I'll save this for tomorrow. Or next time. Well. That kinda made me sad. I was not expecting that. I mean, firstly, does she really have a cat? I don't know. It could be a memory of 6 years ago, I guess. But, man. My goodness, 6 years ago. Oh, man, It's honestly honestly very sad, you know. I don't know, man. I don't think anyone else would really find this as sad as it is, but I don't know. I don't know why me. I don't know why I'm like, you know, feel so bad for her, man. She's not real. She only consists of 2 dimensions. She's a figment of someone's imagination and the product of artists. And I'm still sad. You know, it's one thing to be amnesic, it's another thing to be an orphan. So to have both of those, to be both of those, is one of the worst things ever. Honestly, I don't have much to say other than this episode was very sad. I mean, I did have one thing, but I kind of forgot. Anyway. Man. I think I, remembered it up until, the diary entry was read. And, the point where we discovered what her, her condition and challenges and trials. So, man, I'm sorry, Emily. Anyway, with that being said, thank you so much for watching my playthrough of Trials of Innocence. And if you like what you see, stay tuned and stay awesome. Good night.